Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming here. I know that all of you are busy, so it's my pleasure to welcome you here. I know some of you don't know who I am, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Dominicus Prima Septiawan. You can call me Domi. I was born in Batang. Some of you may not know where is Batang, right? Batang is located in Central Java, part of Indonesia. Batang has an iconic bridge which called Kalikuto Bridge. The Kalikuto Bridge is designed as an arch bridge with a steel main span of 100 meters long, supported by two planes of 18 hangers with a vertical angle up to 20 degrees. It is the first arch bridge in Indonesia and even in the world that the assembly is done on site. I was graduated from Vocational High School 7 Semarang. Currently, I'm a first year student at Sukiyo Pranoto Catholic University Semarang. My major is civil engineering. I chose civil engineering because when I was a kid, I really liked see skyscrapers and landmark buildings. At that time, I promised myself that I wanted to build a landmark building when I grew up. And here I am now, pursuing my dream. I think that's enough for the introducing part. Let's begin to the topic that I will present to you. Today I'll talk about bridge. My talk will take about 6 minutes and it will be divided into three main points. First of all, I will explain to you a brief history of the bridge. Then I will show you the types of the bridge that were built on our planet. And finally, I'm going to show you the components that make up the bridge. You may take a note if you think there is an important thing that you want to keep as a knowledge for you. Also, you can ask me a question in the end of the presentation. Let's just begin. Have you ever thought about how bridges came to be? The earliest human beings imagined crossing over span of land or bodies of water, making it faster and easier to bridge the gap between two places. The desire to explore and meet other people became the main cause of bridge development, as much as the need for food. Let's go back in time and take a look at the earliest bridge. As you can see here, the construction is so simple, right? It's made of wooden logs, stones, and dirt. Because of that, they only had an ability to transport in a very short distance. Besides, the durability was weak. According to historyofbridges.com, the ancient Rome was the first that invented the evolution of bridge construction. The ancient Rome found that grinded out volcanic rocks could be an excellent materials for making mortar. This became the reason why the ancient Rome had a large territory. Okay, that's about the brief history of the bridge. Let's move on to the next point. In this modern day, there are a lot types of bridge. The first is beam bridge or girder bridge. As you can see here, it is the simplest and the oldest bridge. To build it, all you need is a stone slab or a wood plank. Nowadays, modern beam bridges are made of steel or reinforced concrete. Let's look at the next slide, which shows truss bridge. I think that you've already seen it on the way you go here. This type of the bridge is very common in Indonesia. The main elements of this bridge is a structure of connected elements that form triangular units. Truss is used because it is a very rigid structure. Truss bridge requires a very small amount of materials for construction. That's why it is one of the most popular bridge types. Let's look at the next slide, which shows arch bridge. As I mentioned before, this type of bridge is very popular during the Roman Empire, who managed to build over 1,000 stone arch bridges. As you can see here, the arch bridge has a curved design. It is supposed to convey the load of the entire bridge to its curve on each end. Okay, let's move on to the next point. Take a closer look at the picture. Those are the components to make the bridge. There is two main of the basic components, namely substructure and superstructure. The substructure consists of all of the parts that support the superstructure. Let's take a look at the picture. It's an example of the abutment. Abutment is the end points of bridge. The load of the entire bridge goes to this part. In this picture, you can see an integral abutment. There are bridge deck, beam sheet, wing, footing, pile cap, and steel pile. Let's now look at the next slide, which shows superstructure. Basically, everything above substructure is belong to superstructure. This part consists of the components that actually span the obstacles of the bridge that are intended crossly. There are bridge floor slab, structural members, lighting, bridge railing, sidewalk, and some drainage features. Before I move on, let me summarize the main point. Bridge is one of the important buildings that ever invented. Without bridge, we could face a lot of difficulties. That's all from me. If you have any question, let me know by giving it on the comment section below. Thank you for your attention. I hope you have a nice day. See you.